imagine flying over Iceland.
It's much better than what I expected. You know, there's waterfalls, there's green, there's dark, there's everything. But the most beautiful thing I saw was all those wings flying over that. And that to me was like, wow. I came here to discover landscapes, and I actually discovered people in the landscape. It's even better.
And it's been a pleasure with these guys that we've been flying with. Everybody has been really team working together, super company.
This is the short story about an adventure in the Icelandic sky.
We're installing 2D steering.
And the 3D would come later, but we need special glasses for it.
Flying. I can't be responsible for you flying in the air. You're expected to have reasonable skill level to do it on your own.
We follow the good weather and the beautiful area in the south around the huge waterfall Skogafoss invites us to our first flights.
Paramotors everywhere, it's crazy. And I mean, the wind is quiet, it's calm. Let's do it.
Expect very content and happy exhaustion, and just being overwhelmed with the beauty of the landscape that we'll see here and the adventure, and also being really tired.
Well,
oh, it's cracked.
But at least I will have a new one, a new type.
Nice!
Probably it would be very good to say that in 2017 I did my first paramotor flight, and I did my course, and I haven't touched the paramotor since. So pretty much complete newbie in the paramotoring sport, and this trip is for me a little bit scary, mainly because I'm afraid of heights.
Das ist schon das zweite Mal und natürlich wegen Fliegen. Das ist wie in ganz Europa, wenn du fliegen, dann siehst du überall ist Stadt und Roads und Leute. Aber hier siehst du keine Leute, keine Stadt, keine Road. Das ist, wir können gehen zurück in die richtige Natur.
It was epic. It was also brutally cold. I'm still shivering a little bit. It was brutal because I couldn't feel my fingers for a while, the throttle fingers, and then I was like, man, I gotta warm them up, and then they started hurting a lot when I started feeling them again. I was like, oh man. And then I got some bunch of turbulence on the other side. Everybody else disappeared. It's like, fuck. I was running low on fuel. Couldn't make it back there, so I had to go back over the glacier. That was so cold. Anyway, made it. It was epic. I got some beautiful shots.
Nice one. Well done.
A little further inland, we set up our camp in a place which hardly anyone can pronounce the name of.
Kirkjubæjarklaustur.
Oh my god. Kirkjubæjarklaustur.
Kirkjubæjarklaustur.
We would like to fly to an area that is not easy to reach, but must be truly magical from the air. The Laki craters.
Really epic flight. The areas with volcanic and a little bit of turbulence, and the headwind was quite strong. And when we turned back, we discovered there was a huge cloud formation building up with rain in it.
Tried to go below, but we couldn't see anything. A lot of us flew further away. I did also downstream and flew over 1,000 meters through complete whiteout cloud.
Meters and you start seeing the ground again. Woo! You're so stupid. Yeah, I saw nothing. I flew away from the cliff. And I flew all over there, and then I landed. I got so wet too. It started like raining. I couldn't. Yeah. That was nuts, dude. Damn. I'm shivering. I'm cold too. I've never been so focused. Oh man, I hope we're all gonna come back. That was. Oh my god.
Eventually, we all landed. We're all alive. Dude.
It shouldn't happen, but
I was stressed.
Hey, come on. Everybody's aware if there is a risk. This is something we choose. You guide us. But at the end of the day, you have to take responsibility if you want to go in the air or not, and check weather forecast, etc. yourself.
There are moments that are for a lifetime. But we are all glad that the next day greets us with so much sunshine. We deserve it.
Where are we going to take off today?
There. It's a freaking perfect field. Probably a soccer field. And I barely wait to see our neighbor's impression.
The goosebumps I had twice. Once over the veins on the river, I was trying to shoot downwards with my camera, and I could see my boot and Miro and the veins.
We drive back and cross almost half the island, a marathon between driving, flying and sleeping. But it pays off. We get a wind window to fly even in the incredible Westfjords.
Well, this is my third time in Iceland. I joined Miro in 2017 on the first trip, and then I said, you either fell in love with it or you never come again. Apparently I'm here. I actually repeated only 2 flights from the past. Those 2 flights were not the same as when I have done them before. So for me this was like 10 new flights anyway.
It's so difficult to describe how it feels to fly over this majestic landscape. A bit like a state of inner peace, like a meditation, and it can change you forever.
And the other time that I thought was really nice was the last waterfall we did, where everybody was kind of going around in the waterfall and everything, and I kind of stayed a little bit away, but I could really see them playing around in the waterfall. I did my last flight. I knew it was my last flight. And I landed, and I was there going, what's next? You know, it's like, where do I go from there? I mean, I always feel like I'm old. You know, if I can do that shit at my age, then it means that I can just do about anything. So now I have to set a new goal.
It was something special about being all by myself there.
Absolutely epic. We got everything squeezed out of this adventure trip to the limit.
It has to be extraordinary, fantastic and just out of this world. This is not a one-time, it's a lifetime.
It's not enough to see, you have to experience it to get the real taste of it. And the list of places unvisited is still longer than what is possible to do in a trip like this. So I'm looking forward for the next one.
You don't just fly over the landscape, you float into it.